I'm Dr. Sanjeev Trehan. I'm back with a new video. The topic for today is positive attitude is the key to success. According to psychologists, there are two types of personalities, T personality and the N personality. T personality is the toxic personality. They are pessimistic persons. They are underachievers. They always look for faults and errors and mistakes. And they are toxic to themselves and to the people around them. N personality are persons with an optimistic view. They are bright, they are courageous, and they are overachievers. Well, the brain of ours is something like a computer. In fact, all the supercomputers have been built by this brain. And all the thoughts, they get deeply entrenched in this brain. And especially the negative thoughts. That's why it is said that the brain has a negative bias. Because the negative thoughts and negative experiences, they have more impact on the psychological state of us rather than the positive or the neutral events. If I ask you today, well, what are the things you remember of the first 15 years of your life? 9 out of 10 things which you will tell me are the traumatic incidents during that period which you had. You will hardly remember the positive thoughts. That is the beauty of this brain. That's why we call it a negative bias. Even a 10-month-old child, he stares for a longer time to a person who shows him an angry face as compared to a smiling face. If you are passing through the road and you see the beautiful flowers on the left side of the road and an accident on the right side of the road, you will remember that accident for years together and you will forget those flowers maybe the same evening. So, to have these negative thoughts, these negative experiences which we are having all around us, they automatically come to the brain and they get deeply embedded. And in fact, this negative bias is being utilized by the media people also. Because you will stare and you will spend more time on the negative news, and they are in fact spreading more negativity and making you people more negative. So, you have to be careful about it, whether to continue with these negative experiences and negative thoughts and have a negative personality, or change yourself to a positive personality. If you will think negative, you will become negative. Your future will be negative. If today you think you will fall ill, you will definitely fall ill. If today you feel that this person is going to harshly speak with me, he will speak harshly with you. If I just tell you that today you do this exercise and imagine you are having pain on this wrist joint and see this wrist joint 10 times in a day, within 3 days this wrist joint will start paining. Because this is the impact of the negative thinking on our body. So it's better not to think negatively and to avoid negative experiences. Try to replace them with the positive thoughts. You know, positive attitude is the key to success. And if you will have positive thoughts, you will develop a positive attitude. And if you have a positive attitude, you will feel more contented and happy. Your morale will be high. You will see always the brighter side of the things. And always you will have the feeling that I can achieve my goals. It will bring those changes in your personality, which will bring optimism in your minds. Here I would like to share one personal example with you. I was in 12th class, preparing myself for the admission to the medical college. I was not good in studies. I was a person with a low morale and low self-esteem, and that was one of the major reasons why I was not studying. I had the feeling that I can't make it to the medical college. But when the competitive results they came, and my rank was 456. That was a big shocker for me. Had I answered one more question, I would have made it to the medical college. Hardly I had studied and I had achieved that rank. But still, the negative thoughts were in my mind, and that was that I have missed my admission because of my bad luck. Had I answered one more question, I would have made it to the medical college. But after a few days, I started thinking in the positive direction that had I studied, had I put in my full efforts, I would have made it to the medical college. So I kept on struggling between these positive and negative thoughts. And finally, I started having the feeling that I can do it. I can make it to the medical college. The only thing which was holding me was that I did feel like quitting, because on one side it was the dead end, the other side I could see a career in the medical college. That ambition to be a doctor, that drove me to make a call in a positive direction. And I finally took a decision that I will not go for the higher classes, rather than I will sit down in the house and study and achieve my goal. Though it was a difficult decision, because I knew I will have to study the whole year, which I have never done it. I will have to work hard the whole year, which I have not done it. But still, the positive thoughts had come to my mind that I can make it, I can do it. I was reminded of the quotation that you have two lives. The second life starts when you realize that there is only one life. So I took a decision to sit down and study. And finally, I made a roadmap for it, worked hard, and with positive thoughts, I kept on reminding myself that you can get it, you will get it. And finally, I entered the medical college. Here I would like to tell you that by changing my thought process, I was able to achieve my goal, because I changed my belief system. And this belief system brought that positive attitude. Now what happens is, when you keep on thinking too much positive about your goal or too much positive things, the rewiring of the brain takes place. And all your negative thoughts, they get replaced with these positive thoughts. And finally, you are a positive person. And from that day onwards, I'm a positive personality. Till then, I was a very negative personality. Now I will give you the mantra for converting a negative personality into a positive personality. You just get up in the morning and sit down for 5 minutes with your hands like this, and just remind yourself that I'm going to remain positive throughout the day. Nobody can make me feel inferior without my consent. I'm going to remain with the positive people only. I'm not going to look after the mistakes throughout the day. I'm going to see only the brighter side of the life. Even if the negative thoughts come to your mind during the day, replace them with the positive thoughts. Maybe by remembering a day which you spent with your girlfriend 10 years back, or a picnic which you attended, which you had 10 years back, or maybe some party, or maybe when you got some prize in some occasion, or any other good event of your past. If not that, even you can have the feeling of the success which you are going to achieve after completing your goals. That feeling will also give you a positive boost. Keep on reminding yourself throughout the day, well, I am on a positive note now, and I am going to think only positively. And with these thoughts only, with these positive thoughts, you should go to sleep. and you will find that within a few days, even your dreams will become positive. In the end, I would say keep your thoughts positive. Because if your thoughts are positive, your words will be positive. If your words are positive, then your behavior will be positive. And if your behavior is positive, your actions will be positive. And if your actions are positive, then your future will be positive. So in order to have more success in life, develop the habit of thinking positive and having a positive personality. In the end, I would say, if you like this topic, then kindly subscribe my channel and share it with other people so that people can benefit from these thoughts.